We had 3 effects to recreate: the disembodied shadow, the mysterious billowing sheets, and finally, the coup de grace, a girl being dragged out of bed by an invisible force. For the ghostly, billowing bed sheets, we went pretty lo-fi and decided to just use a hairdryer and a simple fan. With some practice, we were able to come pretty close to making the sheets move just like they did in the film. Our first hurdle came when Rachel's ankle started to turn a little blue. We had to come up with a different way to attach the rope to pull her out of the bed. So this is tied through a series of basically distributed the weight. So when it pulls, see how it gets stretched out there. That hurt? Nope. That hurt? It does hurt.
It's a fun game.
So basically, her leg mounting brace is connected to 2 ropes. We've got this one going over through this doorway, pulling her off the bed. And then when she gets here, he lets go, and Jake engages the other rope that's down to the kitchen. Look at those nails on the thing! Obviously, a roll of tape, some rope, and a cheap fan isn't everything that goes into conjuring a convincing demon out of thin air. We still needed some computer magic. The basic idea is to take 2 or more separate video clips and combine them in a way that hides the stuff we don't want the audience to see. This is called compositing. For the spooky shadow effect, we needed 1 clip of someone walking past a door and another clip where our couple is sleeping peacefully. By combining these 2 clips with an invisible line along the door jamb, the 2 images become one, and presto, spooky demon shadow. The moving sheets effect uses the same technique, but this time we composited some footage of a blank floor over the original clip to hide us holding the fans. The final effect was a lot more complicated, and we ended up using lots of little moving cutouts called mats to hide the ropes that pulled Rachel out of the bed. The last step was simply changing the color of our footage to make it look more like night.